Hello, YouTube. I am in a mood to banter because since the beginning of today's time, let me rephrase, I was feeling so lethargic, so low, and just like, what is even happening? So let me have some water. It's really hot here and I'm really thirsty. Now that I have quenched my thirst, where was I? Yeah. So ever since the beginning of today's time, I've been feeling so low. Maybe it's because like I'm PMSing and stuff, but that is like, I don't know. I really don't know. So I was feeling very low. Okay, oh my God, why am I repeating myself? And then I went for lunch, I came back and I slept like a baby. And when it was my time to wake up from that nap, from that 2 hours nap, I was drifting into a much more deep sleep. But then I jolted myself up because I needed to go to the gym, needed to work out. It was leg day today. I couldn't miss it. So yeah, but before that, I got a call. I received a message on my Instagram for some brand reel, like brand collab. And I had a issue, like a minuscule issue with this particular brand, like a beef situation, but I still was like, you know what's the play here? I'm pretty sure that is like the same people handling this account. They already have my information, so why on earth are they contacting me again from their main account, might I add, for more brand collab? Like what's the tea here? So I was like, okay, I'm going to like give this a try, and if they try to call me, they're going to face the wrath of me. And that's what happened. They asked me like, can I contact you regarding the brief? Like, can I contact you before this? And I was like, regarding the brief, question mark. And I was like, sure, why not? So this person contacted me straight up, nothing, nada. What she said that, why did you take down the reel? Why did you take down the brand collab reel that we did? And I was like, you guys didn't like, okay, wait, let me give you a bit of the background regarding the situation. So what happened was, with this brand, I did a barter collaboration, okay? And in my humble experience, like all the brand collabs that I have done, which are in the barter space, one was really good. It was really smooth, and it was like that brand deserves clapping, because those were the best people I worked with. They're very kind, very like to the point, professional. Whilst the other ones, the barter system ones, they are, I don't know where the hell the entitlement of these people come from. I don't get it. What makes them think that they are so entitled for my time? And the same thing happened here. The previous one I rejected because I didn't like the tone, the way that guy was speaking, zero professionalism, expecting too much over a barter collab that you're not even paying me for this, for making a video for you, and you expect me to do like all of this work for free, might I add, just for like your product. That too, you asked me to like pay for when it arrives at my home. What? But anyways, that was like a different collab. This is a different brand that I'm talking about. This thing, it didn't really happen with this brand. They sent me the product, okay? After I got the product, we discussed the brief. Usually the opposite happens. Like if we align with the things, like we discuss the brief prior, and then I accept the offer, or okay, what I'm trying to say is that first we discuss the brief, discuss the communication and stuff, and then you usually accept or reject the collaboration. But here the opposite happened. So I had the product, okay? So this person, she called me up, she sent me a brief WhatsApp message, which was very different from what we discussed. Received everything, changed the brief again. And I was like, okay, usual, this usually does not happen. But okay, with this brand, I've been working in advertising for quite a long time to know that clients change their mind all the time. And I was like, okay, this is new, but you know what, it's fine. I'll let it slip. But that should have been my number one red flag. That happened. I wrote the script, send it for approval, right? That's how shit works. Then this person requested me to send an audio recording of me narrating that script. Might I add, there was no video involved in this whole script. It was just me. It was like a P2C system. Me talking to the camera, ranting about office life, and then smoothly integrating the product into it. Does my face look puffy? It's the lighting, guys, okay? Not that I care. So I was like, okay, that's an odd request. I would just film the video. Why do you want me to share the audio? And their reasoning for that request was that they want to see how will I narrate it. They worked with multiple influencers who say that they're going to be loud, they're going to be expressive, but when they film the video, it's the opposite. And I was like, well then, okay, then the problem is on your end. Have you not done your R&D? Have you not gone through their profiles and stuff? You have seen my profile, that's why you contacted me. You contacted me, not the other way around. So you know how I'm going to narrate the script, how I talk, how I behave on camera. I'm pretty sure any person, creative or non-creative person, can differentiate in that department. Can you not? Because if you're not, you're in a wrong career, honestly. Because that's the basic thing. You can tell just by looking at someone's portfolio that they will be able to act in a certain way with this given script. It's really simple, right? So I was like, you know what? Why am I even doing this? That time as well, I was like, I'm not getting paid for this, to give this much time to this brand. Why am I even bothered about this? So usually what I do is I'm very punctual with my time and with the timelines that I set in my mind. If I have decided that I'm going to finish this in this duration or whatever, I stick to that. But with this brand, I was like, you know what, if they're requesting unreasonable things from me without even paying me, I'm going to take my sweet time delivering them. That's the least that I can do, okay? So that's what I did. I was delivering things on my own time. I did that. They changed the script a bit, added something, and I talked to her, and I was like, okay, but just so you know, FYI, I understood the core messaging that we are trying to convey, but I might subtract or add few lines here and there while I'm performing this in front of the camera. This is how natural acting works. That's how things work. in the camera world, because like you just understand the crux of the scene, what is happening, what is not, and then you just deliver. You can change a few lines here and there to keep it natural and not so that it does not look fake, right? I made it really clear. That's it. I proceeded filming the video. Filmed the video, a really good video, might I add. It was a really good video that I filmed, and I was really excited to post it. Send it across. I received a message. Can you film it like in this way? And they shared a link with me of my own video that I posted like 1 or 2 days ago on my channel. And I was like, what do you mean? In this way? Like, do you mean acting wise or like what? You know, with this background. And I was like, what's the problem with this background? Like, I don't understand your feedback. Like, what is your feedback here? My acting is fine, my delivery is fine. What is the problem with this video? Just because like I filmed it in like a good decent background and not like just with this white wall behind me, you are thinking that it's not looking natural. And you know, guys, you know where I filmed it? Let me show you. So I filmed it right over here. Hold on. I'm sitting in my living room. Like I was sitting over there right now, right? I was sitting right over here. I filmed the video over here. I switched on that yellow light over there so that it looks kind of nice. And that's where I was sitting. The lighting is way better here, you can tell, right? It makes you look good. Here the lighting is on my head, so it just shines onto the camera. Makes me look blurry. So I was like, I'll film it over there. It'll look nice. The lighting is better, like, and them saying, okay, so they wanted a blurry ass video with the light on my face, like above my head. So it was never really about acting or the quality or the production of the video. Not that the one that I filmed over there was high production. It wasn't. It was just in better lighting on my face. That's it. It was natural as well. Like, what? And they asked me to film the video again. And I was like, bitch, you're not paying me. Where's this entitlement and this right to ask for my time over and over again with your useless requests coming from? Like, okay, that's not, like, these are not useless requests. These are just like, in my mind, is like exploitation of someone who agreed to do with you in good faith of like, okay, you're a big company, I'm a budding influencer with less amount of followers and stuff. So they probably thought that I will get exploited by it. Because that's what you do when you're a small artist. You just say yes to things that, you know, you kind of have to as well. That you regret, like, I didn't want to do that, like, but you do it for money or for opportunity or for whatever reason. There are multiple reasons for more visibility and stuff. But what I have learned in my 5+ years of experience in advertising, how to not get exploited. Corporates, like I was on the other side. Like in corporates as well, you get exploited all the time. Your time gets exploited all the time. But here, I still have power. I still have visibility. My channel is growing. Still have my audience. And my audience is going to be there for me. Not in the, like, even if I don't do this brand collab or whatever, the ones that I have built, they're still going to be there, right? And even if they're not, I will be there for myself, standing up. Because I think what just happened was wrong. Like, you guys are exploiting my time. And I don't want to do that. Like, I respect my time now. And I've learned this the hard way, like the really hard way, because I have been exploited one too many times in corporations, by managers, by toxicity of the companies and stuff. And I have seen the business side of things, like what people can do for money and for greed, and it's annoying and disgusting, but it is what it is. Like, this is the world. It's capitalism. What can we do about it? This happened, and I still was like, okay, you know what? I'll film it. I filmed it. Took me like 5 minutes, edited it in the next 5 minutes, and I sent it across. Posted it next day. Next day, I received a call from that same person. Okay, she gave her phone to someone else who's probably working in the media or like automation department or whatever. So she started immediately, nothing else, nothing like explaining me what is happening or what not. Immediately, like in a hurry, like just rushing the situation. Like, we send you a link, open the link. And I was like, okay, calm the fuck down. Open the link. And I was like, start filling these details, like your details, we have to do this quickly and stuff. And I don't know what was happening. Maybe I was just like very lazy. Why did I even start filling all those details? I still don't know. Maybe it was like my old conditioning kind of waking up and like, okay, just do what you're told, be the good girl, start doing it right now when someone is saying this, blah blah blah. I started immediately doing it. I was like, okay, let's do it. Like, I don't care. Okay, by the end of the process, like, it asked the platform, the third party platform asked me to connect my Instagram to it so that the automation can go live. And I was like, hold on a second, what is this? Like, and they were like, they started explaining, oh, it's an automation tool, so when you're going to receive any comments, it will just like to those comments, it will prompt a reply and share the DMs to these people, like with the link of the product. Share a direct DM so that you don't have to do it. And I was like, but I will do it. You know, if someone asks me for the product link in the comments down below, I will share it manually. I don't want to log into this. Like, and I wasn't told that I was supposed to as a part of this collaboration. Major red flag. And she was like, no, it will increase your reach, it will raise your engagement, yada yada. I'm like, okay, stop bullshitting me. I've been working in advertising and social media for long enough to know that this is all bullshit and it's not true at all. And I was like, you know what, my platform has been performing really well. My reels have been crossing 1 million views and stuff, and I've been doing it without an automation tool. Haha! How cool is that? So that's not true, what you're saying. You're just trying to coerce me into signing up for something that I didn't know about and I didn't sign up for from the very beginning. And then I pointed it out. I pointed it out loud and clear, because at that time I was getting pissed. I'm like, this person called me, rushed to me, and made me like, she didn't make me fill these details, my old conditioning did, but rushed me to fill all of these details, and now is kind of coercing me and bullshitting me into thinking that it will help my platform grow. Come on. So I was like, I put my marketing mind to action, and I was like, okay, what you're saying is a big fat lie. That's not how that's not how it works. And if I was supposed to do this, why did you not inform me about this earlier? She was like, what are you talking about? Like, how could we inform this to you earlier before the collab? This is not how it works and blah. I was like, bitch, what the hell are you talking about? This is the kind of information you do tell your collaborator beforehand, that you require them to connect their Instagram with a third-party platform. What sort of a demon possessed you that day. What are you saying? You're not good at coercing or manipulating someone, just FYI. So I was like clearly not getting affected by her. So she gave the phone to her boss. And she was like, the manipulation tactic these people used. She was like, have you ever worked with good brands before? Because every good brand asks you to do this. And I was like, trust me, I have worked with really good brands who have respected my time. And good brands usually brief you about these kind of things beforehand. And I didn't know that I was supposed to do this. What are you talking about? And she was like, no, we send you a brief about this, that we will require you to do all of this. I'm like, no, you did not. So what the fuck are you talking about? And no, it does not increase your reach or engagement. And the moment I said that I wasn't informed about this, and then she was like, okay, then let me check it with my team. If you were not informed, then it is like on us. I'm like, yeah, it is on your team. There is no problem on my end. Yada yada. Like something happened. She was getting aggressive, so I got aggressive. Passive aggression, blah blah blah. And I was like, I'm done with this bullshit. I'm going to take my stand. Old me would be very proud. Old me was proud in that moment. I was like, oh my god, where did that unfound confidence came from? I have no idea, because I never knew how to stand up for myself in front of people, in front of authority figures. In my mind, they were authority figures because they send their products and blah blah blah. And I was like, no, they're trying to exploit me. They're trying to make money off of my views and not even compensating me for it. How is that fair? They're trying to increase their CTR because I will get comments and they will send links to these people. They will click, and those people will click those links and will go to their product, which will increase their CTR, which will increase their product rankings. So I was like, I wasn't born yesterday, brother. So I hung up the call. That was it. Then I think a day or two passed by. They told me that they will send me a wish link of another platform. Oh my god, that was spicy. And I was like, sure, send me the link. I'll do it manually or whatever. They did not. I was like, you know what? I'll take this reel down. I don't care. I don't care about them. These people, whatever. They're not professional at all. Why am I being bothered by them over and over again? Why? Like, who gave them the right to bother me with all of these chinsy things? So I was like, I'm taking this down. I'm taking this step for myself. I don't care about the relationship with this brand or whatever. If this is how a brand is going to behave, then I don't want to be associated with them. So I was like, I'm done. And then I moved on to the next brand. Started doing collabs with them. So, yeah, people. Moral of the story, if you think or feel like in your gut that something is wrong and something is weird, just say no. It's saying no to an opportunity that is wrapped in a wolf's clothing. Am I even saying it right? That is wrapped with a bow and like a shiny gift wrap. It does not mean that it is going to be a good opportunity for you. Or just because if it's a very highly named brand, it does not mean that they have the right ethics or how they treat their people. So, yeah. I am a woman of principle, so I believe in all of these things. But, yeah, I don't even know what I'm trying to say here. I'm just the right opportunities will come to you. The aligned opportunities will come to you. You just keep on putting yourself out there over and over again, and the wrong opportunities, they will teach you tremendous amount of things. Tremendous amount of things. And just don't feel bad about it. Oh my god, I shouldn't have done that. That was a good brand. So what if they were talking like this or yada yada? It does not matter. It does not matter. What matters is your peace of mind, is your the way they are treating you. Is it right or not? That's what matters, because you're also a human being on the other side, right? They are doing it for a business. They want money. That's their end goal. Let's be real. They're capitalists. And there's nothing wrong with wanting money. There isn't. You are also, at the end of the day, are also doing this for money. But there is a way to make money, right? You can be a good person while making money. So this is what my take on this issue. And that's it for today's video. Bye bye. See you next Friday. Bye.